everybody, Matt the Man here, hope you're doing well. So this weekend we had Anora come out. It was in select theaters for the past couple of weeks, and it finally came out as a wide release in more theaters this past weekend. This movie won the Palme d'Or Award, which is a very big deal. A very, very big deal. A lot of those movies end up going on to win Best Picture. So, very, very big deal. This is directed by Sean Baker. He's known for doing movies like The Tangerine, and The Florida Project. His last movie was called Red Rocket, which I did not see, but I saw the other two movies. This also stars Mikey Madison. I'm not too familiar with her other than in the fifth Scream movie that came out in 2022. They're kind of the relaunch of Scream with Jenna Ortega, Courtney Cox, Nev Campbell, David Arquette. You know. So I wanted to go see it. It has like a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I was like, you can't go wrong. Positive. Mikey Madison is excellent in this movie. I like that I wasn't too big on her in the Scream movie. I think a lot of that had to do with, once again, like I said before, with Scream 5. They didn't really develop the characters enough. Especially like the kids, the high school kids. Only Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, the sister relationship. But everyone else in that group, I didn't think they really developed enough, and Mikey Madison was one of those characters, or she played one of those characters. So going into this, I was like, I don't know, I didn't really get a real feel for her in Scream 5. But here she is a powerhouse. I mean, she is fun, she is sexy, she can be very serious. She can just go off on like a crazy, like a New Yorker, like a crazy New Yorker. Her chemistry with the male lead, or the male character was really good. I bought into their that first love type of thing. Let me see, Mikey Madison is not afraid to take off her clothes. That's something I'm going to get into next. She goes all in this movie. For someone who's like 25 years old, I was like, whoa, she really, went all the way there. It's like Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street. I think right now for me, if she was nominated for Best Actress, she would probably be my first pick. Not to mention, in the first half, it's really crazy, and I'm going to get into that. But the second half is a lot more calm, if you will, a lot more docile. And you get to see even more range from Mikey Madison as this character, Anora, or he likes to be called Annie. And you get to see more layers to her character. She's tough. She doesn't let anyone mess with her. Not even these Russian mob guys. She'll take them on too. The movie is hilarious throughout. It has a lot of energy and a lot of humor. A lot of dry humor, a lot of just moments where something will happen and then there'll be silence and then someone will say something and it's just the perfect timing of that one word or that one sentence just makes it all the more humorous. The first act of this movie is insane. I mean, insane. Think of The Wolf of Wall Street. I wouldn't want to say, think of The Wolf of Wall Street, maybe not on the level of the editing of The Wolf, where just energy is just all turned up, but just the things that are in this movie. Like I said, Mikey Madison does not mind taking her clothes off. When I say I'm surprised this movie is R-rated, This movie should have been X-rated. Because Mickey Madison's character is a stripper in a strip club. And when I say the first hour of the movie, she is topless. And the entire time, almost every scene she's in the first hour, she's topless. I mean, you left it all. And I was like, then you get this music that you go, whoa, this sounds like something in a Wolf of Wall Street movie. And you got a lot of other, you got drugs, you got sex, you got nudity. It's chaotic, it's crazy, it's frenetic, frantic. You know, like this, it's all like watching the first hour was like a Wolf of Wall Street. Almost on that level. Like I think this might be my favorite Sean Baker, the director's films. I wasn't a huge fan of the Florida Project or Tangerine, but this is one of those movies I'm like, yeah, I can see myself going back and watching the way he develops his character, who's a stripper. You know, she doesn't have a lot of money. You know, she meets this guy his family's rich, like billionaires from Russia. You know, this movie, even though this movie is an original film, it definitely reminded me of Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. Julia Roberts, a hooker, meets a really wealthy guy, they hit it off, you know, all that. So it definitely has those little Pretty Woman vibes to it. Like, not just the vibes, but like, if there's a movie that's gonna come to mind, it's gonna be Pretty Woman. Other character, the actor, I'm gonna butcher his name, Yuri Borisov. Yeah, he's Russian. His name is Igor. He is the MVP of this movie. The actor is great in this film. First of all, you start out not like him, but as the film goes along, you end up liking him more and more and more. And somehow he's very subtle, but says so much without sometimes only having to say one word. He's the one that actually provides a lot of the humor in the movie, but he also has like the heartwarming and touching moments. My negatives with this movie. I thought the second act was not as strong as the first act. I think because of the first act being so frantic and a lot going on and a lot of funny, humorous stuff going on. Once we hit like that second act, it's still really, really good. But lately you kind of lose some of that energy of that first act. And this being a 2-hour and 19-minute movie, I was thinking you could shorten that second half of the movie a little bit. Certain scenes. But other than that, I thought this was a really good movie. Like that, I would not be surprised if Mickey Madison gets nominated for Best Actress in here. He does an excellent job. The script is good, really good writing. It's funny, it's, you know, has a character arc, has, you know, that story of from rags to riches in a way, if you will. Someone from New York. So yeah, did you see Anora in theaters? This is the one you might want to check out. Or if it gets any Oscar attention, that's when you're going to want to watch it. But, like I said before, do not watch this movie with your family. I've learned that lesson with The Wolf of Wall Street, and everyone looked at me like, why did you invite your entire family to see The Wolf of Wall Street? So I'm warning you now with Anora, the first hour of that movie, do not go with your parents. Don't do it. Don't come back to me and be like, Matt, my parents looked at me very differently the rest of the movie. So let me know in the comments below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, I would give this probably a 4.8 out of 5. So yeah, Matt here.